My name is Noah Merfeld. For this Marketing 301 project, I chose Winters Hardware, a small independent store located in Belmont, Massachusetts. To begin, I interviewed Wanda, the owner of the store. Her store is in the Winters building, a 99-year-old building. This building started as a Hudson car dealership for a year, became a plumbing business in 1925, and added hardware in 1926. Wanda has owned Winters for 28 years. In our interview, she mentioned her plan to retire next year. Her stated reason was that, after COVID hit, how is business?
Sucks.
She sometimes had gross receipts of just $60 a day, and unfortunately it hasn't improved yet. Guide Sheet 2, Chapter 8, describes doing primary data collection to understand the business better. So off I went to the competition. Hillside Ace Hardware, on the other side of town, is the locally owned competition. While there, I interviewed Josh, the store manager, and gathered data from customers about their shopping preferences. Next, I went to the parking lot of the nearest Home Depot and gathered the same information from its customers. Each customer was asked to rank on a scale of 1 to 5 the importance of the 4 Ps, along with the convenience of hours and the intangible of staff knowledge. In addition, an open-ended question was asked. To my surprise, every single Hillside customer stated that the most important factor is shopping in a small, independent, and locally owned store. To these customers, this is a classic example of cause-related marketing as described in Chapter 4, Guide Sheet 1. In Chapter 1, the guide sheet introduces the marketing mix, which is also known as the 4 Ps. In my interviews with Wanda and Josh, I asked them about pricing. They gave two very different answers. Wanda says she tries hard but can't compete with places like Home Depot. Josh's answer was quite the opposite. We don't. Surprisingly, few customers who were walking into the competition, both Hillside and Home Depot, cared about price. As suggested in Chapter 3, Guide Sheet 1, I reviewed the ESRI for this zip code. It shows that more than half of the residents make over $100,000 a year and have a lot of disposable income. This explains their indifference to price. Wanda mentioned that her product selection and mix has changed slightly. She used to sell California paint, but they stopped selling in Massachusetts. Benjamin Moore Paints would not sell to Winters because, unfortunately for her, Hillside recently became a dealer. With the closing of a 5 and 10 store across the street, she added toys to her mix. In terms of promotions, Winters does very little. Although some customers promote her business on social media, like Nextdoor and local Facebook groups, and she has very favorable Yelp reviews. Her website is primitive and outdated. Winters is located in Cushing Square, a small area of shops and restaurants. This place used to be a more vibrant shopping destination. Several recent store closures in this square have dramatically decreased foot traffic. In Chapter 12, Guide Sheet 3, 4 Eyes were discussed. Staff knowledge and service were the most important features in Yelp reviews, and Wanda agrees that they are the main draw to the store. Wanda provides excellent advice, repairs various items, and even extends credit if you happen to show up without your wallet. Try that at Home Depot. These intangibles should be a focus of Winter's marketing. Informed by all of this research, my recommendations are to play to the strengths of Winter's hardware. These 3 strengths are special services that only Winters offers, highly knowledgeable staff, and most importantly, being a locally owned business. Some specific ideas are shown here.